This is Voyage of Despair, a Black Ops 4 Zombies map that everyone agrees is pretty horrible. But is it really all that horrible? I decided to go back to this map 6 years later to see just how bad, or good, it really is. Oh, here we go. Big giant iceberg. I have not played Black Ops 4 in probably like a good 6 months, I'm gonna be honest. So, I mean, I gotta say, I can't lie, it does, feel kinda good to be back on. I have put a great deal of hours into this game. See there, I may or may not be level 400. But yeah, this is the Titanic. This is the Titanic map. This is probably the first map that most people played when they booted up Black Ops 4. So, initial impressions of the game were probably made by this map. And I think that's why everyone hates the game. Not me though, I've always thought that this map is just so fun, such a cool, interesting idea. I know, yeah, hot take incoming. It seems like when you ask them, most people would rate this map and be like, oh yeah, this is like an easy D or like an F tier map. Not for me. I'll tell you my rating in a little bit later, but overall, with the 4 maps that Black Ops 4 came with, this was pretty much I have my MSI Afterburner on, I am so sorry. Okay, I know it's in here somewhere. Where is it? Where are you? I know you're in here. There you are. That's the shield piece. Okay, what are we gonna get from the box? Come on! Oh my god! Wonder Weapon first spin, and this little thing. Okay, yeah, this is the Wonder Weapon. This is the Kraken, as you can see. Pretty cool. Shoots cannonballs. Can't complain too much. Well, you can, but we'll get to that in a little bit. But me personally, I really do think, like, I love this map. I would honestly say, I love this map. I think it's great. I play it all the damn time. If I had to rate this on a tier list, I would put this map in, like, a solid B tier. If it was a good day, maybe I would throw it in, like, A tier. I don't think it's perfect. I definitely think it's got some problems. But just on the overall, I absolutely adore Voyage of Despair. I have no idea why. Now, the premise of this video, going back and playing it 6 years later, right, you want to maybe look at it and say, okay, I mean, has the map gotten any better over time? Obviously, they've, reduced all the crashing, right? I don't hardly ever crash on this game. Fun fact, actually, I pre-ordered Black Ops 4, and I never had any crashing issues whatsoever at all. Everyone that was, like, dying on PlayStation and blue screening, nope, I was just chilling on PC. I think I have had this game crash on me maybe like 4 times ever. And again, on Prestige Master level 400, I've got a couple hours in the game, I've got 1 or 2. Let's go ahead and get Blood Wolf Bites. Other than those updates though that make it crash less, I don't really think that they changed that much on this map, to be honest, from launch. So like, if you didn't like the map itself overall on launch, you're probably not really gonna like it now. So that is probably a little unfortunate if you didn't like it before. I probably won't be able to change your mind in this video. But hey, maybe I can. That'd be pretty cool. I need to create a community with the 5 other people in the world that like this map. I mean, it's a cool Wonder Weapon. It's kind of underwhelming, I'm gonna be honest. Oh, we got a dog though. That's a little less underwhelming. Hi, Luna. Oh. Ah, good girl. If we wanted to look at problems with this map, really, I would say the most simple thing that I can think of that most people would say is that it is too accurate to the Titanic. So simply, they picked like accuracy over like a good map design. Right, like this map isn't inspired by the Titanic. This map like is the Titanic. From what I remember, like Jason Blundell's team, whenever they would make maps that were like based in like historical reality, they actually did like a ton of research. Back when they were doing trailers for like Mob of the Dead, they were talking about how like they actually like took the crew out and they went on a tour of Alcatraz. I'm sure because they're like doing it for a job, they probably actually got to look at it a little more of Alcatraz than the standard person does. But things like that, all like the research that they do to build like a map, which is like really, really, really cool. And it just makes me think, how much research did they do to figure out every single little detail that they could for the Titanic? Because it's not like you can go see the Titanic. Well, you can go see the Titanic, but you probably wouldn't want to go see the Titanic, in light of recent events. Plus, if Activision is laying off every single QA tester that they have, I mean, they probably can't afford to send people, to the bottom of the Atlantic Ocean. But I actually think that it's cool that it's so accurate because it creates this sort of effect. And this effect is like the Verrückt effect is what I call it. It is tight corridors that almost don't feel like they were made for a zombies map. Now, a lot of people would hear that and go, what are you talking about? That if it's not made for a... Oh, I'm gonna die. Hold on. A lot of people would hear that and go, what are you talking about? If it's not made for a zombies map, then it's not good. Why would you like that? Oh, hi. That's kind of scary. Ooh, there's the next shield part. Sweet. Well, personally, me, I just think it's really, really cool that there's like a map that feels like it's actually difficult to survive in. A lot of times zombies maps are kind of, you know, crafted around the zombies gameplay experience, and that kind of makes it easy for someone who would be considered a really good player like myself. And I'm not trying to, like, you know, stroke myself off or something talking about how good I am at zombies, but obviously, like, I am an above average player, so it is nice to me when there's actually a challenge. Like, look at this hallway. Look how, like, tight and narrow this is. Or, like, underwater here. Like, things like this, you don't see this in a normal zombies map. It's, like, kind of few and far between. Like, this map and Verrucht. Obviously, Verrucht is small, but it's also really tight. So this map is, like, big and really tight. Hello, everybody. Oh, hi there. You're on the floor now. On top of that, there's just like the cool, unique factor. Like, this is an extremely unique map. Like, this map is set entirely start to finish on the Titanic, right? On a ship in the middle of the ocean. And that is just super, super unique. I know the leaks for like Gulf War are saying that the one of the launch maps for Gulf War might be like on a boat or on an island. And there's our last shield piece. Sweet. I'm actually going to go ahead and grab a new gun because I am kind of running out of ammo. Hey, okay. I also totally forgot to mention it, but one of the bad things about this map is, or this game, sorry. Look at the HUD. It is just so ugly. Like, everything about it is just really ugly, unnecessarily large, too bright, sticking out, colorful. It's even worse if you're playing on a controller because the gobblegum arrangement is different. Sorry, they're elixirs, not gobblegums. Oh, I got a camo. Sweet. Oh, hey there. I have a gun for you. Oh my, did I just one tap? That was sweet. Having sections of the game underwater, they haven't really been doing that recently in zombies. Like, yeah, you can swim underwater, but like, you're not actually like fighting underwater, and like they don't have like key areas of the map underwater anymore, which I always just thought was like a cool gimmick. The way it works in this game is pretty cool because like, yeah, it's there, but then you can just like go hit a thing and you can drain the water and then it's all gone and you can just play like normal, and then like it's, you know, it's like it was never there. And we got our shield. Black Ops 4 shield is pretty good. I mean, it comes with a gun that's like pretty good, so definitely one of the better shields. If you run out of ammo in all your guns, like it's your last stand. It does work, you know, it does have some ammo for you to use. Oh, this is not good. We are not looking good. Okay. Thank you, Winter's Whale. I will stand and die on this hill. Winter's Whale is better than Widow's Wine in like every way. That's gonna upset a lot of people, and I think a lot of people are gonna disagree with me, but I think if you disagree with me, you're wrong. Are you stuck? You are stuck. One of the other just really bad things about this map is the Pack-a-Punch. Right, all the Pack-a-Punch spots except for one are in pretty horrible locations, which you might say is like good because yeah, it makes it like really hard to Pack-a-Punch, but it's like they're in like really like horribly tight locations. Particularly the engine room that I was in earlier, and then the cargo hold. Both of those are just like really tight, disastrous areas that are really difficult to survive in. We'll go ahead and get Pack-a-Punch here. We'll upgrade this wonder weapon. I'm pretty sure you can Pack-a-Punch it. I think you can. Can you? Yeah, you can. Okay. I don't know. These games always have wonder weapons, and it's like sometimes you can pack them, sometimes you can't. I never know. Some name that I cannot read. That's what that is. See this thing? It's good. I think it's good. It's a really cool concept. It's just kind of an underwhelming delivery. I don't remember if there are like elemental variants of it or not, but the base variant at least, because I don't know if there are extras, is kind of just like a glorified rocket launcher. Now, those were some of the bad things about the map. Now let me tell you the good things, the reasons that I just like really think it's cool. First of all, it's gotta be the atmosphere. I mean, it is so cool. It is so interesting. There's so many... Oh, bye. There's so many things about it that like, it feels so lived in, so dense, but at the same time, it's scary because it's empty. Like, look out into the water. Look how lonely this is. You're just like looking into like a black abyss. And like, that is so ridiculously lonely and cool. I think that somehow, let me Pack-a-Punch this thing. I think that somehow this map feels even more lonely and isolated than Moon, and Moon is literally on the moon. But this map, just in the middle of the ocean, there is absolutely nothing near you, no help, like no nothing. It's just pitch black with some icebergs. I just think that is so cool and interesting and unique and amazing. And I think that this map probably is the closest they ever got back to bringing back like that scary kind of factor that the old zombies had. Right, despite the fact that Blood of the Dead is literally, you know, Mob of the Dead, it's just nowhere near as creepy or scary. I think this map is infinitely more creepy and scary. Obviously, it's not when you're listening, just sitting there behind a screen listening to someone talk about it, but when you're sitting here playing it like alone, just like, especially for the first time, and you don't know what you're doing, like the atmosphere here is just insanely creepy. Oh, that is a Blight Father. See, Blight Fathers are not cool. I don't like them. They're not specific to this map, but they are kind of annoying. They do way too much damage, they have way too much health, and they spit on things. That's gross. Another reason I like the map is just because, like, yeah, I am kind of like a Titanic nerd. I just think it's just pretty interesting, right? This is a really cool backdrop for a map to be on. I know some other people's gripes with a map. It kind of has to do with the Easter egg. I know this map, I think, has one of the hardest Easter eggs out of like any map ever, I'm pretty sure. But I think it's pretty cool. This is a great training spot, by the way. If you're gonna play this map, training on the poop deck is probably the best place that you can train. You can train up here on the poop deck, or you can come down here and do it on the lower level too. Both work really well. I think I usually do the lower level, and you have access to your shield right here too, which is pretty neat. Ow. Okay. But like, yeah, I just love this map. I really couldn't tell you why, honestly. I think it's great. I don't get how everyone hates it. I really don't. Hey, you're gonna kill me. That's alright. I don't care anymore. Overall, I really love Voyage as a map and as a concept, and to me, the ups of the map outweigh the downs. You probably don't agree because nobody does, let's be honest. But this is one of my proudest hot takes, if I'm gonna be completely honest with you. I will die on the hill that this is a good map. If you don't like it, I'm gonna accept that because nobody likes it. It's cool, man. It's cool.